Firstly, I'd like to thank my mom and dad for dealing with my years of teenage angst. So, when I was younger, I was always behind. I was the last to learn how to read, to finish a test, or to turn in a worksheet, and so on and so on. I was always pushed in the wrong way by teachers. I was put in corners or separate desks. I was the absolute model of a bad elementary school kid. It's not that I was like a bully or anything, I just always got myself in trouble. It was kind of crushing. I always felt like I was the odd man out. For years, I couldn't explain why I felt like I was the one who was always behind. When I was in 3rd grade, I finally got some kind of an answer. I had ADHD. I didn't know how this affected me at the time, or what it meant for me, I just knew that it meant I was different. I wish I could say from here my life turned around and everything was hunky-dory, but the next 6 years were still rough. I was still a square peg in a round hole. I was still generally the weird one. I was good for a laugh, but not much else. A spaz, if you will. That was the one I heard the most. Spaz. A word used to describe me so much that it still makes my skin itch today. I was still as square as ever. The only difference was around 7th grade, I had gotten really good at pretending to be round. Hiding who I really wanted to be had become survival skill. Then, after years of struggling, I made a choice. To leave my old school. To come here to Dallastown and try a new thing. And I found my square hole. I was terrified, leaving the comforts of my old way behind. But I finally got a chance to be unapologetically me. And for once, I was fitting in. It was spectacular. It really was hard at first. I knew no one and it wasn't easy. I made a fool out of myself plenty. In the end, I lived by a few words. Keep on keeping on. A simple phrase that led me through this transition. Some days were harder than others. Turns out though, after I worked on the one thing I was very, very good at, because after making a fool out of myself for years, I was pretty good at performing, so I just worked at that. Dallastown helped me in many ways that I can't express. It gave me a home in the chorus room. It gave me an amazing group of teachers and friends who still say hi to me in the hallway every morning I see them. And through all my trials, you, my classmates, have helped me keep on keeping on. So I leave you with that advice. If you stick with it and keep going, one day it'll all work out. All you can do is control how hard you work. As Peter Kropotkin once said, it is only those who do nothing that make no mistakes. You're going to fail, but in the end, it's always worth it. You and me and everyone else are just a product of a series of failings. Though many of you might not fail nearly as much at me as things like getting to school on time your entire senior year. I'm really sorry for that one, Mrs. McCleary, by the way. Just keep working hard, and one day, your great ending will come. Congratulations, class of 2019. Thank you so much. Please welcome